Hey gang, GameFace here, and it's time to build something other than a haunted house in Planet Coaster. Yeah, we spent an awful long time on this thing, and I'm ready to say the haunted mansion. It's not a haunted house. We didn't go house level here. We went mansion level. The haunted mansion is not going to be looked at today. It's like we're gonna pretend it didn't even happen. We're gonna go find something else to do today. Something that will amuse me. I don't know what it is. I I was gonna start building a Firefly today. I have everything ready. I've got a whole bunch of images and stuff like that. And I might want to start looking at that, but yeah, I don't know. We'll wait till there's more than just you and me here, and then we'll ride it. But yeah, I think I didn't make any changes since yesterday, if that's what you mean. But I think it's finished for what we're doing with it, if that makes any sense. I might make a few changes before I put it in the workshop. But like I said, I'll be doing that on my own time. Hey, Lewis. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so yeah, we'll wait till there's a couple more people here and we'll ride it. Yeah, oh, well, basically we fixed a lot of the triggers is what we did. That was the last thing we did. But today, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea what to do. I almost feel as though I want another wooden coaster. But, I don't know. Maybe that's probably a ways off. I don't have any room, that's the biggest problem. Maybe I should go and try to fix this. Maybe that's what I should do. I don't know. Hey, Jacob. Okay, so, well, okay, there's 5 people here, but you know, we're gonna have to ride this over and over and over because everybody's gonna go, hey, ride it. Because, yeah. See, and I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to be doing in order to get it ready for the workshop. Oops, I guess we should probably do this at night. Because during the day it would just be... Whoops, that was the wrong button. There we go. Okay, so this is where we ended up last night. We fixed it so you could ride it facing either way. That was one of the things we had to fix. That was fixed yesterday. We made some books yesterday. That's the other thing we did. Scary sounds here stopped at a certain point, so we made adjustments. Now there's wolves howling and scary sounds throughout. The other thing we did is we increased the number of triggers here. This thing runs through its sequence multiple times now. Instead of just once. Maybe just twice. Still. Didn't make any changes here. I said, I'm not a huge fan of this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I think there's going to be a change. That's what's holding me up. That's what's holding me up right there. This is what's... Wait a minute. Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Here we go. This is what's stopping me from just uploading it to the workshop right now. I really need to I don't know. It's almost like there needs to, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't have enough parts either. I'm already at, you know, I can only put 17 more pieces on there. But hey, maybe it'll take us 17 pieces to fix that. Chances are, though, I'm going to go delete some trees around the back here. Well, then again, these trees basically just delineate. And some of those trees aren't even in here. These trees here are just separate things. But oh well, that's that. Today, we need to find something new to build. Because, you know, I've been building that for way too many hours. Like, somewhere between... I'd say between 35 and 45 hours. I thought it might have been 50, but when I went and looked through the videos, I don't know. Maybe it was only like 40. But yeah, I need something. I need to build. Maybe I need to do a bunch of little things right now. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to go and pick our targets here. I know that at one point I was working down here and redoing all the shore line, and I only got to that bridge. So that's one thing that can be done, is this whole shoreline needs to be, you know, fixed. It looks awful. It only starts to look good here. And even, yeah. Yeah. So that needs some work. I could do that. You know, just like general beautification of the park, rather than huge, massive, monstrous projects that go on for weeks, multiple weeks. Not that they, you know, the end result I am so pleased with, but it takes a long time to get that payoff. Okay, if I can get a couple people... Hey, All Smiles. Been a while. I haven't seen you around. Glad you made it back. Okay, so... are there more people who want to see the rides? All the rides? I know there's not a lot of people here yet. I guess there's 9 people here. On YouTube, and there's 1 person on... Okay, well, we can't go see all the rides. But we can go ride 4 or 5 of them. You know, this is generally how I end my streams, not how I start them. But okay, let's go. This is not the car we want to be in. I mean, this is not the train we want to be in. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna ride the rides that I think are finished. How's that? The ones that aren't complete yet, and maybe that's what we'll do. Is we'll pick a ride that's not complete yet and go back and finish it today. I feel like that's the type of thing I want to do. And I guess by ride all the rides, you mean the coasters. I'm guessing you're not really interested in the flat rides. So this is my hypercoaster. It's called Nitrous Injection. Or Nitrous Injected, something like that. Somebody wanted to call it Nitro. And I just had to have some input on the naming. At least some. So I called it Nitro. I had to de-inject it and changed it to Nitrous. But, you know, it could have gone on a little longer. And of course it suffers from Planet Coaster Smoothing Syndrome. That's what we should call it. That's like a name for it. A little wiggle you get in coasters. Planet Coaster Smoothing Syndrome. So that's a big one. There's a little one here. This is the Pirate Coaster. Pirate Coaster's fun. Here we go on the Pirate Coaster. This was the first coaster in the park that is still here. And I would say it's probably the second best themed. Maybe, I don't know. I like it though. It was a fun build. It was where I started really getting used to using scenery for things. Before that, I was really pretty bad at this. Just sort of learning. No, I haven't done any story mode yet. So I haven't done any story. I haven't done anything but this park. This is the only thing I have worked on this entire 450 some hours. I should really upload this thing to the... Yeah, you know... I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know how that would play out in a live scenario. Because I'd suck at it. I really would. I'm not really into the management stuff. Okay, so this is the unnamed twin racers. Like, basically these are like, come on, can I have my mouse on my screen, please? And they're you know, they launch in unison. And they finish in unison, but in between there's some differences. There's a volcano. Whoa. And again, these, I don't know. I think the Hypercoaster and the hey Ida, the Hypercoaster and the Pirate Coaster are both better rides than this. You know, the Hypercoaster doesn't have much styling. It just, like, there's nothing, it's not built around anything, there's nothing built around it, it's just there. You know, yeah, do what he said. So, you know, that's the thing. I guess there's probably... There's just two more that I would ride at this point. The other three are basically works in progress. And see, the thing is though, people don't really want to see this. That's the other thing. People really would prefer to see things built, coasters built, than just me running around the park riding it. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. This is the Red Rock Mine Runner. I've also nicknamed it broke miner because it's all broken. But I'm actually surprised. I guess that it's always, they don't break when they're in testing. That's it. They don't break when they're in testing. I don't know why your messages are doing that on my. It's just yours, your messages, right? That get all weirdly spaced because they're not coming up like that on YouTube. So that's the broke miner, or the Red Rock mine runner, and this is my little you know, artistic masterpiece. Well, it's not a masterpiece, but this is my favorite looking thing. Maybe next to the. I will admit that the I am finding that the haunted house is a pretty good ride. If I could fix the end of it. Hey, is it John? Am I remembering that correctly? Have I remembered somebody else's name? Has my brain actually served me properly? Okay, so this will be the last ride, but we're definitely gonna have to go do something productive. So yeah, this is the old mill poster. I don't know. I'm sure somebody else would come up with a better name. See, I'd really like to build another wooden coaster, but bigger. You know what I mean? My wooden coasters have a lot of tight corners, and they're older style wooden coasters built in newer materials. What I'd like to do is try to build bigger, you know, a little more spread out, high speed. Not as tightly packed, maybe. And I'm really thinking maybe this has to go. This whole thing needs to be destroyed, and something new needs to be built there. So maybe that'll be a thing we do. But right now, I said I'm going to fix all this crap, and I am going to fix all this crap. Because, you know, it deserves it. You know, the other thing I should do? I should, you know, I'm going to have to open the park. That's a problem that's going to occur soon. And I say it's a problem because when I do open the park, it's going to all turn to shit. I mean, like, the world's going to basically come to almost a complete stop. And well, I don't want auto paint. No auto paint. Use Sempered. And the other thing is, you know. Okay, what was I saying here? You know, one thing I am gonna build is, and I've got the plans. I should pop up the picture here. Where's a good image? Oh, it's gonna be so awesome if I can build this. I guess this will. 2. Okay. I'm trying to pop an image up on the screen. I want media. There we go. So this is the next big build. This is not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. Won't let me make this thing. What? No. Stop that game. I mean, game. You're not a game. But yeah, that's the next thing. Okay, well, catch you later, Ryan. So yeah, that's the next thing I want to build. Try to build. It's not going to be easy, like I said. The problem, of course, is a matter. It's a matter of scale, and if I use the parts and pieces as, you know, in the art shapes, like using all this stuff to build it, these are awfully large. But yeah, I don't know. We'll get it figured out. We'll definitely get it figured out. But right now, I don't want to be doing that. I want to be doing some more. I'm just gonna do some styling. Make things, you know, look better. I am in a tropical area, so these are the type of rocks that seem to be what I use. Just to make things blend in. I know. You can't really see it, but what it does is it stops this monotonous whoops. Maybe. Oh, that's huge. Let's not use that. It stops the monotonous not monotonous, that's not the right word. The annoying, let's just go with something simple. Repetition that you get in these rocks. So if you just take a couple, come on, camera, of rocks and place them in there, it seems to like break that up. But I think more importantly, okay, so where do we go here? So here, this is what we were doing. Okay. I just needed to come take a look to see how I was painting the world. I don't know why I want to speed things up. I should actually just pause things. But you know, when you pause things, you don't even, like, the water stops. Frame rate doesn't get better. Yeah, I'm sure it won't be easy. But, you know, considering the last thing I built was the haunted house, and it took me, you know, what feels like an entire lifetime. It should be quick, comparatively. We'll see. I don't know if I wanted that thick, though. Okay. Maybe a little too much. Maybe we need some more scenery. What is this? Rock. Floating there? No, it's not. Okay. I thought it was floating there for a moment, and it looked kind of funny. You know, rocks generally don't just float there. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. It's too bad these things don't, like, float on water. I mean, like, meaning use water as their... I'm under the water now. Be right there. Doesn't belong. I don't know. We'll see. I think I need more rocks. Forget all this stuff. We need more rocks. Whoa, that's a rock. We don't need rocks like that. That's just too much. Okay, there's no... These are the small ones. Okay. Whatever. I know that's underwater and hardly anybody's ever going to see it, but I will. So you can definitely see the advantage of doing this. Where this is what we have now. And this is what we basically started working with. Some of it looks like I attempted to style it, but none of it looks very good. Even like under the water, it's all grass. Like, that's just silly. So basically, the first thing I do when I'm doing this is I just paint it. Turning on notifications. Awesome. Let me know if it helps. I might do that for some other YouTubers I watch. Then again, I guess really they don't live stream that much. And if they do, it's generally not on YouTube. So that wouldn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Notice I'm using the flattening tool, but I'm not really flattening with it. I'm more randomizing the terrain with it. I find it's really good for that. You just like set it to a small area, and you can really, you know, make stuff look randomly real, you know, realistic in a way. More so than I find I'm able to use the push and pull tool. Maybe we'll put some rocks along there. And the other thing is, what am I doing here? How deep is this frickin' thing? I guess it doesn't really matter. And pull this out. That I'm gonna need some smooth. Then we'll just repaint it. Okay, let's bring this down. I want to take these where the grass looks like it's coming down and change it so it's like look more sandier. Because you know it looks more realistic than this. Almost there though. You know, really there's not a lot left to do. It seems that things like this I make much quicker progress than I do. I don't. Hey, this restream comment thing is just not working today. It's like putting putting spaces between everybody's stuff. I don't know. Hey, Epic Prestige Minecraft Clips. Welcome to the stream. Huh? Okay, rocks. We need rocks. Actually, what I need to do is I probably need to go back here. Back. Right here. I have a series of rocks here, and then little pieces of other types of rocks just lying around it. Where's this? I don't know what that's supposed to light up, so let's hope that's right. Get it all wrong, and just that moving that one light will just ruin the entire feel of the park. Then we'll have to start over. This is the rock I need. This is the rock I've been looking for. No, I don't want fireworks. I want plant works. Look at this. We're going for a whole new level of detail. This is bad. Because we're going to have to go back and do it everywhere. What have I done? You left for 29 minutes. I've only been here for 37 minutes. I've done all this. We're going along here right now. I'm now over at this point, and I've gone down to here, and we've done all this, and all this, and we're right here, and then it turns back to its normal. Like, I just put a dent in the ground and filled it with water. Look, but now I find I'm gonna have to go back because I discover that this stuff makes pretty good, you know, lakeside shrubbery. I could just do that, and it's like, wow, that looks like it belongs there. Like it looks as though it just grew there by itself. Nothing to do with somebody placing it there. Like nature at its finest. That's too big. But this, on the other hand, could just add that little bit of color we're looking for. Actually, the only thing that really adds any color at all seems to be this red plant. Because it's like complete different contrast to everything else. Okay. Whoops. That just doesn't yeah. Okay. Too much detail, you think? I'm just working on cleaning a bunch of stuff up before I go into like some stupid monstrous project again. I think I'm just gonna clean some stuff up. We're gonna see, you know, a little bit of river styling going on, and after that we'll see. We will see. Nothing, no huge build today. No, I mean by that I mean no build going on for 15 episodes. I think I need to just take it easy for a stream or two. Not that we're not going to do some cool stuff. Just that I don't think I'm going to be building any. We're not going to be doing any monstrous projects. We might start a monstrous project by tonight, yes. Want me to back out and show the park? And welcome to the stream, Noxy. This is the park at this point in time. So, yeah. It's big. That's why there's nobody in it. Because it just runs too slow when I put people in it. But you know, it's moving from. Right now, we're moving from basically this level of detail, which is low, to a much higher level of detail. I'm just sort of redoing all the shores right now and making that all, you know, like something that's real. If that makes any sense. So yeah, we're working on stuff. I must start a huge project. I think I need to pull this out a bit. I think I need to pull it out a bit more. I don't know. Is there any room left in the park? Oh yeah. Loads of room. So in sci-fi land, the edge of the park runs right over here. So here's the corner. There's lots of room in this corner. You know, there's loads of room up here. And we've got quite a bit of room in this corner too. So yeah, there's lots of room there. This is still, you know, a work in progress. Everything's sort of like pushed up right to the back of the line, all the way back to here. Not really a lot of room to build here. We could put something back here, but it would sort of be silly and out of the way. This is sort of built to the line and up to about to here, so there's some room back here as well. But you know, the thing is that the goal isn't to fill up the park necessarily. It might happen, but I'm thinking that's not going to be my primary goal. Nate, I got a favor to ask you. You want to knock off the caps there? It's kind of throws off everything in the whole chat, you may notice. Space Dark Ride. I guess it's a possibility. You know, it was the original plan before the haunted one, but I've gotten frustrated with the look and the feel of the space thing, of the sci-fi area. Hey, Thomas. So, okay, where was I here? Where was I? I was right over by here. Stuff. So yeah, there's, yeah, lots to do. Okay. Ooh, I don't know if I want that. I like that sharp edge, though. Would stop, like... Okay, maybe in here instead. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna build the Firefly before I do anything else big. Just because I want to try it. Again, a lot of this is just to challenge myself. There's no point just doing this the whole time. I'm getting pretty good at this. I want to try something new. Well, I think I'm kidding. I might just suck at this more so than anybody else, but again, I am my biggest critic, so... But aren't we all? Firefly is the spaceship from Firefly? Is the or from the movie Serenity? It is... Where is it? This thing. This is what I'm going to try to build in the sci-fi area. I'm probably going to fail miserably. But I'm gonna try. You don't try, you'll never know, right? Whoops. And we'll just normal push there. Okay, so we're basically done up to there, and that's a much better shoreline. I know it's hard to see with all these damn poles in the way, but it's a much better shoreline than the other one. The Shoreline Beautification Project, 2017. It was a great success. Okay, let's fix this thing. Let's make this thing look like it's supposed to. First we'll paint. I guess we want to paint faster. How am I liking it so far? It's a love-hate relationship. I don't know if you've seen the park yet, Michaela. But yeah, I've spent 460 hours building this, so yeah, I love it. And yeah. So depends what you're looking for, but I think it's found a perfect victim in me. If you fall for the game like I have, you will spend a lot of time building this. But of course, I'm also a YouTuber and a live streamer, so that probably helps me find the time. Being as I would be playing games probably anyway. But this is sort of taken over my life. So yeah, I'd buy it if I were you. It's awesome. Okay, so let's where'd I start this? Over here. Gotta bring this out. Ooh, no, not you. You. That's not what I want. That's just going too far. We're gonna have to knock that down. Okay. I sort of want this. You know, though, one thing though, Thomas, it does make doing this stuff pretty easy. I was not proficient at any of these things that I'm doing when I started playing this game. There would be no way I could be called a world builder at any point when I was running around with my first-person shooters. What just happened? Because that's what I normally play, is first-person shooters. Okay, let's ride that into there a bit. Okay, eventually we're going to reach the piece we've already done. Because you'll notice this is getting a little better up top here. Like, it's right there. We're almost there. Whoops. Not what I wanted. Yeah. Okay. Computer paste. Oh. You lost me, Thomas. Okay, so let's change this up a bit. Like, I mean the whole area. I'm gonna go down to here and I'm sample. Oh, maybe the. Whoa, no. Let's turn that down to 75. That's just way too quick for me to keep up with. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this and flatten. No. Bring that up like that. What kind of PC do I have? Is that what you're asking, Thomas? I built my own PC, if that's the question. Well, even if it's not the question, I still built my own PC. You want to see the fireworks? I was wondering the same thing, Jacob. Hey, Steph. I wish I knew what you're saying. I'm going to, okay. It doesn't not even... what? You're not playing R. What color is my green screen? It's orange. Like all green screens, they're orange. It's not blue. It's actually, it is blue. Never mind. It's a blue screen. Just I'm using the other side of it. It just happens to be green. I you know. Whoa, other side. Ooh, look at that. You saw behind the great green wall momentarily. Whoa. I'm not worried about it. I don't think there was anything there you can use against me. Okay, so that was quite the long stretch we did there. With all this. What the hell, prank gone too far? It's a joke. Why, was I not calm? I thought it was pretty calm. I'm usually pretty calm. You know, guys, at this point in time, I'm thinking of playing a different game other than Planet Coaster. I'm kidding, of course, because you'd all leave. No, I'm in Planet Coaster. My idea is I think what's going to happen is I may start a secondary stream of streams in Planet Coaster, if that makes any sense, where I start a new park, a singular theme park on a much smaller scale. What's behind the wall? It's funny you say that, Patrick, because if you look at the history of the park, or at some of the older videos, there used to be a huge wall built here, across here, blocking out the entire sci-fi development project, which I built behind everybody's back. And see, everybody's done a Star Wars park. What I want to do is a full pirate village. Not even a pirate city. Basically, I want to build a pirate city. With you know, not like this, but more like a full park like this experience. Hey, Caleb. Camping right now. Cool. I wish I was camping. Star Trek Park. Do we want to go science fiction or science fantasy? So yeah, so I'm thinking an entire park like this type of experience, where, you know, we've got a large area like something like this to fill in. That's my one idea. Like, so we basically build a pure pirate city themed park. All the rides, everything will be pirate themed. But my fear is I'll get tired and bored of the build, and I'll quit building it. And I really don't want something like that to happen. So I'm somewhat holding off. But we'll definitely get to something like that. But the whole singular theme thing both thrills me. Like, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm kind of scared. Because just even thinking about the problems that I had on the Haunted Mansion build. Science fiction generally has a lot of science fiction creates their own science in order to support their stories, where science fantasy just can pull ideas from anywhere, where there's no real, there doesn't need to be any basis for the science they have in the story. Like, it could be pure. It can't be something that exists in our universe. That's science fantasy to me. Star Wars is science fantasy. Star Trek is science fiction. You know, there is a possibility that we could warp space and travel at high speeds. You know, and in Star Trek, they built that whole thing. They even built the science that supported it. Like, and that was all part of the story. So that's what I mean by science fiction. Science is the big thing. Everything story is based on science, where science fantasy isn't based on the science at all. Okay, so I think. Okay, maybe I need to do something like this. Differentiate this from the other. I'll definitely be playing Planet Coaster. Yeah, the park's closed, John. It's the only way I can actually build. Otherwise, when I click, the clicks don't occur for like 2 seconds later. Yeah. It would be nice that humanity would be able to live in such an what would be considered an ideal world like that. You know, I think that was the other thing with Star Trek, was that you know, humanity internally became conflict free, which is hard to believe, you know. Whoa. Not F1 help. Okay, okay, so that's much better. Well, yeah, let's hope we don't go about it the same way they did. I'm also you know, just bottom line, I don't think a warp core is something that one guy himself can throw together. I think the science behind a warp core, behind that type of propulsion or things like that, is not going to be something that individuals build. I think it's going to be something that governments and well, then again, I shouldn't say that. There's people like Elon Musk around. So yeah, you never know. Why are we looking at that stuff? That's not what I want to be looking at. Oh, I guess there's some cleaning up we gotta do from the mess I made when I did the haunted house. I don't want this filter on here anymore. Hey, Benjamin! But, you know, the funny thing is I'm doing this, and meanwhile there's a building sitting here that's just so plain and unstyled. You know, even the way the windows look on it to me, look now to me seem like poorly done. But I think what it is I've just gone to that next level. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna I don't know what's gonna be next. I really don't. Now I'm just actually looking around for stuff to do, really. Not that there's not a million things. I could sit here for hours looking around and finding stuff to do. Just some of them I don't want to do right now. You know, I think my biggest problem right now is I can't imagine not working on this park. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of you have been here for quite a while during the development of this park. Can you imagine not seeing it on a regular basis? Seeing something else? I don't know, that something else might be just as impressive, but... Oh, welcome to the stream and welcome to the channel, David. I'm glad to hear you subscribed. Okay. I guess I probably shouldn't be, you know, putting too much of this stuff down. I know it's the fine detail that makes your, makes... My favorite games? My favorite games. Right now, I would say my favorite game is Horizon Zero Dawn. That's my favorite game right now. I would probably follow that up with Dying Light. Dying Light was definitely one of my favorite games of all time. That thing was such an awesome experience to play that game. What's after Dying Light? The launch coasters, these ones? The twins? These have been here for a long time. They didn't have a volcano in that area earlier though. That's relatively new. It's very, very, very new. You know, in which episode? Oh, gee. If you go to my channel and search my videos for Planet Coaster Dueling, that might get you, that might find what you're looking for. Planet Coaster Duel. Let me see, videos. Searchy. An error occurred. Error. YouTube and your silly errors. So, yeah, I don't know. You can try that. That's the dual coaster build attempt, part 1. But yeah, it didn't. It wasn't an easy build. I don't know if that link worked. Oh yeah, it did. I don't know. There's no way. There's too many unfinished things. I would get unfinished Park of the Year. The nice try Park of the Year. There's so much that's just so bad. Like look at this. Like if you look at individual things, it's like, well, that's bad. That just looks awful. You know what I mean? Whereas if you look at it as a whole, yeah, not everything is brought up to the level that the haunted house is brought up to, is basically what I'm saying. You know, if everything was at this level, we'd be talking that you know, the park would be complete. But you know, there's so many things, like this entire piece of town is like an empty slate just waiting to be fine-tuned and fixed. I really should do this. So yeah, it's oh hey David, right now I'm not really making a ride. I'm sort of in between builds right now. Just in case you're wondering, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to go for a ride. This was the last build. It still needs a little fine-tuning before I upload it to the workshop, but that's definitely the plan. And this is the Haunted Mansion build. So this is what we're making now. or we just finished making over the last 2 weeks, I guess. It probably took us about 2 weeks to build this. More of an experience ride than a roller coaster, though. I did use a spinny coaster, or a spinning coaster, just because I felt this would be a good place for a coaster to spin outside the backyard of the Haunted Mansion. And everything just goes completely mad, and it's just like a audio-visual assault to your senses. I really wish the frame rate was better. Not much I can do about that. So yeah, we just finished building this, David, and so we're taking a break. I say we, but I'm taking a break, and everybody else is being forced to take a break from watching me build something. Not that I'm not building things. There's always other details. Can I go back to a save when I first started the haunted house? What would we accomplish? I really need to come back and fix this. There needs to be like faces of all the statues all stuck in the vines and some skeletons and stuff like that. So yeah, it's it's getting there. How would I go back? How is that even a thing that can possibly happen? I say it took 15 episodes, so let's go back to, well, yesterday we recorded episode 130. Part 2? No. Yeah, part 2. Party 2. So there we go. We'll save this. And we'll go, what? To 115, maybe? Let's see. Sorry, this is going to take a while. Everybody, you can blame Jacob for this. Blame. You can thank Jacob for this. You'll get a little bit of insight into what that looked like maybe 2 weeks ago. 15. I don't know. Might not be 2 weeks. But it will definitely provide some insight. There's a video out there, the history of the park, where we took about almost 2 hours, and we went through and we loaded up from the first save, because I've saved every live stream separately, and all the work I've done in between I've saved separately as well. So you can go back. I can actually go back to any point in the park, and you can see where it was at. So there is a video out there called "The History of the Park," that basically covers everything up to the Haunted Mansion build. Sorry, I'm like trying to think of the name of the coaster, but I should really name the coaster. I haven't named the coaster yet. Well, guys, I'm gonna shut down my chat client and try to. No, maybe I shouldn't. You'll notice the chat client's all screwed up. It's putting double spaces between everything, and I don't know why. It's like it does. It's doing it to David's comments, but not Thomas's. But it'll do it to every comment that David makes, and it won't do it to any comment that some other people are making. But yet, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so wow. Okay, okay, so this is right before the detailing. So this is what it looked like after we finished building the building. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The chat client's acting weird today. So this is, yeah, this is me, the point where I'm starting the styling of inside the building. We're starting to build and place the crooked doors. You know, obviously that knight is not there anymore. And I've made an attempt to place, I think I may already have placed the twisted chain lift. There's one knight standing here. There's no triggers yet. There's a witch and some other stuff in here. Empty rooms. And look at the backyard. There's a dragon. Eating dragon poop. He seems to be happy doing so. And then the witch's house, which as you can tell has moved. You know, it's over here now. This whole track is gone and been rebuilt. You know, to spin around the witch's house and go down in here. None of this is done. This is just all empty rooms. So none of the details are here. We basically built a building around a track. And we truly built the building and the track together. Like, that was the only way to make this happen, was to build the building and the track together. But yeah, it's definitely changed a lot. Like, even the ride. Oh, gee, what was I even doing here? Oh, I cut out the roof in order to try to figure out how long this thing needed to be. How did I change the paint on the dragon? No, I didn't. I just left it the default. But yeah, you can change. Look, it's Puff, the magic poop-eating dragon. Yeah, so you can go in and change the color on the dragon, but I never did. So yeah, that's where that was at. You'll notice that even the place where it lives doesn't exist yet. So I had to delete a bunch of things and clear out all this in order to get that in there. But yeah, it's quite a lot different. So I don't know if you want me to load any further back than that, Jacob. I guess we could probably load, like, maybe 110? Did it really take me 20 episodes to do this? Let's load 112. I don't even know what I'm loading here. Is it possible that it took me 20 episodes? 20 live streams? Kind of scary. So yeah, I guess I'll load that one. We'll take a quick look, but then I'll be going back and back to the regular one. I notice everything seems to be working a lot better than yesterday. I haven't been booted off Twitch or YouTube. Everything seems to be working better. That's awesome. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow me on Twitch. I'm here every day, doing these insanely, stupidly high detailed Planet Coaster builds. Why? I don't know. Cookie Gamer striked. I don't even know what Cookie Gamer is. Striked? Striked what? It went on strike? Okay, so... yeah, really not much different. Other than the fact that there's nothing here. Yeah, so... you know, even the there's nothing in the backyard. All the rooms are empty at this point. So this is just when I finished building the building and started to put on the first coverings, let's call them. So yeah, that's it. That's where it all started. Okay, well, let's get back to real life here. Because we can't just live in the past, you know. We need to load the future back up. I mean the present. We need to get back to the present. But yeah, it's you know, what I'm doing here has its definite benefits, but it also has, there's a lot of negative to it. It would be so easy just to build one-off things. But building the park like this, it almost feels as though there's no end to it. Like, I'm never going to get this done. Whereas if I went and I built a singular themed park, I would just need to be able to have certain things completed. And it would be, you know, it would be a thing. Whereas this, there's so many things that are still in the works that I need to try to finish, that it feels as though it's never going to end. And I'm sure some of you feel that way as well. that this park build has been going on so long, and there just doesn't seem to be any end in sight. Not that I'm looking for an end. Come on. Do you play, David, do you play Planet Coaster? Do you have Planet Coaster? Okay, here we go. We're back in the present. There's our crazy coaster. I guess there's a lot of little things that I could do around here. Like let's look at this for instance. This is awful. Who built this? Like, why did they let this person build things in Planet Coaster? I guess it was me. By the way, this is all custom. None of this stuff is stuff that was wait a minute. Am I in the right load? Did I load the right? Oh yeah, I load, it's the right park. Okay, just wanted to make sure. I'd hate to lose stuff. But yeah, so going back over here now, there's a couple things that sort of need to happen. One, this is all disconnected. Like the road. GameStop? No, your best bet for this would be Steam. Yeah, so your best bet for this would definitely be Steam. I don't know if you can buy it like a hard copy. You might be able to. If you go to Frontier's website, they might be able to tell you where to buy it. Okay, so we've got this. We've got this. This needs some work. Oh yes, Amazon. Amazon might be a good place to buy a hard copy. Again, if you don't have a credit card and can't buy things that way, you know, maybe like, gee, you think a game of this scope you'd be able to buy at Walmart, but maybe not. I don't know. These are things I cannot answer. Okay. I don't know what to do. I'd like to like just pull all the land up around the back of this thing and cover it all. But then I got all these things that are just like covered and of no use at all to me at all. Like, you know. The other thing that I should maybe do is work on getting some of these things ready for the workshop. You know what I mean? There's buildings I have built that just don't have the detail level for the workshop yet, but that I should do. I'm just trying to make this thing look like it was built into a mountain. We'll work on making the ground look a little scorched. Now. Well, yeah, I guess we will. Hey, look at that. Isn't that just so annoying? That it puts that pattern down? It just bugs the hell out of me. I will upload my park when I'm finished. But we've discussed that. Who knows when I'm, like, how am I going to be able to tell? Is there going to be like a bell goes off, ding, 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 you're finished. You know what I mean? Like, these are things that I do not know. And probably will never know. I don't like the way this is working out. Okay, well, we won't do that. What I will do, though, is I've decided that this castle needs trees. It can't just be a desolate wasteland. We need to have, like, trees of some type, something to make this look like it's a living area. Let's pick and choose what we want here. It looks like it was more than 2 weeks ago, guys. But yes. It's been, well, it hasn't been the longest build, because you know what? Everybody knows how long this thing took to build. Maybe not everybody. This thing took a while to build. If anybody's wondering. It's not finished yet. There's so much left to be done, like proper fencing and stuff around but this took a long time to build, and we just built this for fireworks, put fireworks behind. Oh yes, that's right. I think Jacob wanted to see the fireworks. You're still here, right, Jacob? Yes, you are. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at the fireworks. Here we go. I had to turn it up so I could, not for me, not for you. Those ones go off just a little late. I really wish I finished it. It was really actually hard to make it 1 minute and 30 seconds long. It needs to be 2 minutes long, but... or 1 minute and 50 seconds. I got 20 seconds left. I got 20 freaking seconds left, and I just cannot bring myself to do it. See, that goes off a little tiny bit too late. And that's it. It's hard to work with their user interface. I really wish I could finish that. It's really hard to work with their user interface is basically what it is. This is their UI, and it's awful. It's just absolutely awful. You know, Jacob, I don't know if I want to be that angry when I'm done playing today, because that'll basically be what it does. Is after you've worked on this, it basically just slowly raises your anger level higher and higher and higher and higher and higher until you're just uncontrollably angry. Hey, Microburst, welcome back. So yeah, I think I'm going to avoid the fireworks today, because there's no reason for me to be all angry. I like how I'm feeling right now. I'm happy. I got trees to put down. We're gonna make this thing look like it belongs here. Now, the thing I've noticed though is, like, the edge of the world is right here. So, you know, the edge of the world is right here. What? Oh, yeah, I said I would definitely be uploading them. That's the plan. Control-Shift-G. But it has to be the left... sorry, the right Control-Shift. To hide the UI, that is. That's what Jacob was asking. So I guess that's really all I've got for... no, we're not going to use the cypress. Douglas fir. That's something we can definitely use. Yeah, it's not Alt F4. Can I upload the castle? No, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not uploading. Like, I might in the long run upload a castle, but I'm not uploading it in its raw form. There's no style on this at all. It looks actually so drab. But I won't upload this. Eventually it might be in a form, or shape and form that I would like to upload. But it's not there right now. What? Whoops. Okay, I don't know why I'm putting those there, but that's gonna where the dragon flies by. You want to see what happens when you press Alt F4? This is what happens. Would you like to quit Planet Coaster? At least it asks. Some things just quit. So at least they've actually, you know, properly caught the event of somebody clicking that button and stopped it from just automatically closing the application. Because that's what Alt F4 does. Generally, forests have a little more diversity than what I'm putting in here. At least the forests around here do. But, you know, more than 3 types of trees. Not this forest, though. I almost feel as though if I were, yeah, let's do a tiny bit of terrain work here. And we'll we got a little bit of room here. Let's take from here, sort of do this. Cut into that a little bit, and then we can also lay out trees across there. Sort of thinking the same thing should be done here, but I don't know where the edge of the world is here. Oh, the edge of the world is like way back here. Okay, well that's good. That means I can like cut a huge swath out of this thing. There we go. Take this down a bit here. Roughen it up a bit. There we go. Now. Actually, those would probably not do too well all buried in other trees, would they? What? It's like, gee, that tree looked the same from both sides. I must have flipped it back. We need one more Douglas fir up here. Just because they're like fading out of existence at this point. Again, we're just trying to get some detail. Like I said, like this thing looks so bland. Okay, lots of work to do there. But let's get back over here. You know, the funny thing is, this doesn't really look that realistic at all. And I'm thinking it's more to do with the castle than the plants I'm laying down. Okay, a little bit better. Again, without these in there, it just looks like it's like manicured trees on in a frickin' park. Well, I guess it is a park, but this is the park on the side of the mountain. It shouldn't look like that. I'll be here. At least that's what I keep telling myself and you guys. Okay. Okay, I should probably put one or two of these on this side too. As you know. Need some color. Yeah, we've got the park with the third largest number of coasters in it in the world. Canada's Wonderland. I don't know how good it is though. I've never been there. I'm gonna go next year though. Okay. That's starting to look a little better. I think. I don't know if you all agree. Oh, really? Well, so they're really in competition with themselves for the most rides. Who would have known? They just can't lose. Hey, Voids. Welcome back. Okay. Yeah, it's too bad there's not a lot of room for forest behind it. But I think I really... Can you see the train station? I have 3 train stations I've built. I've built the classic train station, the western train station, and the gingerbread train station. Are you in need of a train station? Okay, so the classic train station, it's more of a, you know, there's the one train station. It has a covered thing. It's not 100%. Oh, there's also the entrance train station. So this is the first train station I built. This was actually one of the first buildings I built. When I discovered I built a hot dog stand first, and then I built this. It was really jumping up in the world. The other train station is the western train station. This is like I went online and I found a picture of a train station and I made it. This one is one that I should really finish and put on the workshop, because it's almost workshop quality. Almost. It needs some work before it can go in the workshop. The other train station I've got is the gingerbread station. Gingerbread station. Here's gingerbread station. So this is the other one, and you know, it's like the main train station. It even comes with a gingerbread. God, you know, they can't keep water in that water tower. It's got to be a milk tower. It would only make sense with gingerbread. So there's the gingerbread station, and then there's the entrance station. This is the park entrance, and there's a train station on it. So that's the fourth station. There's 4 stations. I didn't realize there's 4. Well, of course I did. I was thinking there was only 3. But there's 4 stations. Okay, so we've sort of done a little bit of work here. I think it's improved it somewhat. Obviously, lots of work still needs to be done. I'm gonna have to, and I hate doing this because it's gonna leave a pattern. It's gonna leave a pattern that I just absolutely hate. But, you know, it is supposed to be mountain. Mountainous. And it's not really leaving that much of a pattern. Not like I thought it would. But maybe I'm just not far enough back. When am I going to finish the train station? So maybe what I'll do is when I come back this evening, because I do 2 streams a day on Saturdays and Sundays. I generally only stream till around 2 or 2:30 Central Standard Time. Sometimes 3. And then I gotta go eat, because, you know, can't live without food. And then I come back and I stream at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time for another few hours. Few hours. So I'll probably do that. What I'm going to do in that stream is we are going to build a bridge. A proper castle type bridge. So we're going to do something about this. This ugliness that's occurred here, that I created here. We're gonna, you know, properly fill in. Yeah, it's got to be a proper staircase to a castle. The castle looks a little more acceptable now. You know, there's definitely things that I could do to improve this quite drastically. For instance, you know, this could definitely be something that's added to buildings. You know, that's very suitable in this building. This is something I really should think about doing. I'm actually doing it right now. So this would bring this building to the next level. The other thing is there's no garden. You know, the other thing is I could pull out all this stuff and put some materials in there that would be more suitable for what this is. So there's all that could be done. So I'm gonna clean that up. I might even start this now. There's gonna be a proper bridge here. And then what I'll do is is I'll finish the Western train station. I'll come in and we'll finish this building and basically get it ready, because it's pretty bad right now. It's nowhere near what it should be. You know, there's issues. There's things I should do. This thing is awfully plain. So yeah, it needs some work. Definitely needs some work. And we'll finish that, and we'll basically get it ready for the workshop. I'm even looking at this going, are those like, is that a door? It's a double wooden door, alright. That would probably be better. Just me. I don't know why the door would have gone on the other way anyway. So yeah, we'll work on this afternoon, or in the late stream. I'm gonna put some verandas across here. Can't change the color of the steps, but you know, we'll get it ready. I hate using huge pieces like this. Scenery piece, water tower, but you know, train stations and water towers. Back then, I think there was a water tower at train stations. I don't know. I'm just making this up. So yeah, we'll do that this afternoon. I'd love to try to get this one ready. And you know what? If this wasn't so difficult to hook, like, what is this building? This building doesn't even include this, or does it? No, these are two different buildings, eh? So this train station entrance is probably not gonna be ready for a workshop upload anytime soon. Maybe never. So we got some plans. We know what we're doing this afternoon. What I want to do now, though, is continue to, you know, improve this area. I wonder if I should just start building the bridge right now. See, the problem, one of the problems is this. This coaster is in the way. I would prefer to have this come up and across, rather than have, like, basically stairs over the water. That would be my preference. So what do I do? What do I do? Do I keep what I've got? And just go in and fill in the detail? Is the detail part of the castle, or is it a separate building? Maybe it's a separate building. That's about as straight as it's gonna get. Only thing is, I should probably swap it for this. This is the most important piece in this whole thing. There we go. You're gonna make me go back and re-choose it so that I can change it to 2-meter grid height? So there's like one side. Now this is not gonna fit, eh? So we're basically gonna build one side of the thing and duplicate it into the second side. No, I don't know. So the question, of course, is will it work for this? And I'm sure it will. I think we're in the right place to do this. Should line up perfectly. Okay, so if we do that... Whoa, what's going on here? Why does it not line up perfectly? What's going on? Why is everything at different... Inside. Okay. Not ideal. How did I put the first ones in the wrong place? Oh, I know what's going on. It's not 4-meter materials. It's 6-meter material. Or 8-meter. Well, it can't be 8. 8 would work out just fine. 6 is off. Okay. That's what's going on. Oh, we don't want... We want arches like that? Or do we want arches like that? Huh? I don't think we want any arches like that. I think we want arches like this. That's the kind of arches we need. I'm just gonna even these out. Okay, so that should be fine there. Oh, no. Don't. No. There we go. Is that right? I hope you're right. Okay, I guess we won't be able to, like, duplicate this and build it on the other side. We're gonna have to just build it on the other side, all by ourselves. Why did I do that? Oh, that was right. Okay, never mind. That's why I did it. Because it was the thing to do. Huh? Okay. Again, why did I do that? Well, it lined up. I guess I'm getting used to the idea of being on a budget when it comes to parts. And I start to think about it all the time now. That is not what I wanted. Details, details, details. It's all about the details. This is going to be so much better than what it was before. Really? Like, no, you're just not going to be able to put it on that edge. That's close enough. Actually, I think I did get it on the edge then. For a moment. Okay, so that's what we got. Where do I find the patience? I have no idea. I play a lot of games though, so I think maybe it's because I play so many games that I'm able to find the patience to, you know, slowly go through and build things to like insane level of details. I should try some other games, other building games other than this though. Because, you know, maybe there's some other way to use this detailing abilities. But yeah, I did spend the last 15 episodes building a haunted house. So it's not necessarily just me that has the patience. The people watching me have a hell of a lot of patience too. I'll tell you that. Definitely got to give them that. Okay, so we're gonna say we're done. We're gonna duplicate this. I said I wasn't gonna duplicate it, but I think I am. And you'll see why momentarily. It should just work out magic-tastically. Why, how? What in the fucking hell would possibly... Sorry. That's just ridiculous. Try it again. Sorry, what's happened there is it seemed to have put it on a completely different plane when I copied it than when it was on, like, cause that's... like, basically lined up. Well, it is lined up. And it's lined up again. No, it's not. What the hell? How is that lined up? Does that mean this is crooked? Did I get the first piece I put down crooked? It's all freaking crooked. Okay, it's all crooked. Back to the drawing board. Actually, what I'm gonna do, try rotating it. Yeah, I have this feature on my mouse where right now I'm moving it like a foot and a half across my mouse pad, and that's all it moves. So I'm at like 250 DPI right now. It's the only way I'm gonna be able to straighten this out without... because it's like swinging a stick in this game. They put the thing at the end, and in order for you to move it, you've got to move it so finely. Oh, it's even worse than I thought. Hey, what's going on here? Okay, well, I'm gonna move it back in. We'll try to get it accurate again. It's not cooperating at all. See, having this thing at this very end is just... okay, maybe it's not the very end. Maybe I'm just looking at it the wrong way. Oh! Ah! You see the problem? I think I see the problem. The stairs are crooked. The frickin' stairs are crooked. It's nothing to do with this thing. Everything's fine until here. Okay. Okay. So let's delete this. Delete this. We need bigger. We need bigger. So we're going to go 90 degrees, and I think we're at 8. Are we at 8? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What are you... Planet Coaster's like, here, let me screw that up for you. Let me destroy that for you. You don't look like you're having fun destroying it by yourself. Let me ruin this for you. I don't know how this is a thing. How is it obstructed? What's it obstructed with? It's done. Okay, so we've got a problem here. We've definitely got a problem here with this. I shouldn't have... You know what? You know what? Let's undo all this. That's what we started with. And that's what we ended up with. How is this even possible? How does it... How... What? Anybody understand how that's even possible? How is it possible that it's not the same length? That it's shorter by like... Seriously, it's shorter by 2 meters. It's the same width. How is it shorter? If I do this, it's going to be double 8. That doesn't work. If I do 3, it's going to be triple 8, which doesn't work. Which ignores me altogether. It doesn't do it at all. Well, that is just so freaking weird. And it's crooked again. I don't know if I want to sit here and fight with this. Like right now my brain is saying, screw you, Planet Coaster, I'm not playing this game. That you're like, what are you doing? Like seriously, game. Oh, just magic-tastically you moved your mouse over the magic spot that you have to be in order to do the thing you want to do. It's way to go. Way to be so lucky. Oh. I actually need to put where I can't click. It will not go forward. This stupid freaking game will not put this thing at any angle but that. And then it tells me I can't do that. Technical difficulties is right, skydiving. Technical difficulties is right. Come on, Planet Coaster, quit being a piece of garbage. Like, that's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. Ah. Hey, the Blue Lies, welcome back. So, how did Planet Coaster possibly do, like, straight lines on roads? Like, there's no reason in the world that it should not follow my instructions. But it's like basically saying, screw you, this is the only way you can possibly turn, and the only way it wants to go the way I want to go is if I move my mouse off the screen. Obstructed. Well, of course it's obstructed because you're not going the way you're supposed to be going. And what exactly are you obstructed by? Bad times? No, it's good times. It's good times. I've finished the haunted mansion. It's great times. But Planet Coaster has decided just to be a dick. Like, there's no other way to describe that other than Planet Coaster being a dick. Seriously. It'll do that, but it won't do straight out at all. It just completely frickin' ignores anything that I want to do and does whatever the hell it wants. Why is that obstructed? And why are you making it? It's only obstructed because you're making it so long. If you would do it like that, like I want. But no, it won't. It won't. It just ignores me. Okay, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit. I gotta quit. I gotta quit. I don't want to be walking out of this angry today. Because there's no reason for it. Sometimes Planet Coaster does not play well with others. The stupid thing is, you know, this is no different than what was there. It just will not let me build what was there. It won't let this piece of thing go. It won't. What? Are you kidding me? No, I don't want that. That's not any good to me at all. Like, what I don't understand is like, if I hit escape, I'm not doing paths anymore. This is here. Okay? So, that's there. Why should I not be able to just build a path straight out? Like, it's not like I haven't done this before. You know, this is not my first pathing. Your girlfriend thinks I'm 40. Okay. She could be right. She could be wrong. Could be right. Could be wrong. I don't know. But you know what? I don't think... I think we've accomplished a lot today. I think if I push it too far, I'm just going to get frustrated and angry with it. We do have plans. We've got our plans laid out for the later stream today. Have I tried connecting from the other side? Yeah. Oh no, I deleted from the other side. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. I'm gonna have to shut off the 90 degrees though. That's the problem I had with connecting from the other side. And is it straight? Or has it bent the part that I don't want bent too? Yeah, it's bent the part I don't want bent. It's the 90-degree thing that's making it go no. But oh well, we got it connected up. We'll see what happens later today in the second stream, which will be in about 3.5 hours from now. I'll be picking up and continuing off where left. But today's mission is going to... The mission at that point is going to be getting this train station ready for the workshop. If we finish that, we'll move on to getting maybe another train station ready for the workshop. But basically, it's going to be workshop preparations. There's some micromanagement that needs to be done on the haunted house in order to get me some room for some more parts. And that's going to be that. That's going to be the plan. Yeah, I just wanted things at 90 degrees. Just so that I could build a bridge underneath it. But it looks like what I'm going to have to do is basically go in here and... delete this. Move that up. You know. Basically do that, tie this all in and seal that off properly. Maybe even do some terrain work. But yeah, it's been a blast. Been loads of fun. And we actually know what we're doing later, which is kind of good, because usually I have no clue what's going on unless I'm in the middle of a big, huge, monstrous build like this. But again, we are going into a larger build. Maybe not immediately. Maybe I might... you know, I might do a bunch of little things. Yeah, I think, you know, all I'm trying to do is make something that I can build something underneath. That's all I'm trying to do. and then it's straight. And I think we got it straight now. Do we have it straight? I think we have it straight now. It looks straight to me. So yeah, we'll get that finished next time. I'm not going to stress myself out about it. It's pathing. It's Planet Coaster pathing. It is what it is. There's not much we can do about it. But we will pick up later and we will figure out what we are going to do about it. I had a blast. I'm glad we got done what we got done. I've been putting off this little, you know, finishing all this edges off on this thing, and now it's all done. All of it, like right up to basically here. It's not all done, but it's all done. Even that's like, okay, that's done. This, you know, it's sort of done too. This could use some work. This could definitely use some work. I almost want to just tear that out and rebuild it. Build it all out of separate pieces of wood. Yeah. It's, I'm happy with the river at this point in time. Do they actually connect? No, they don't, do they? Oh well. Yeah, we will figure out what we're doing. So expect some new stuff in the workshop pretty soon. And like I said, I'm going to leave it here. So until next time, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.